So okay guys, so we are conducting this seminar to give you the importance of data science, Gen AI, Agentic AI, and this is a seminar of 2 days. Okay, today till 9 to 11 and tomorrow till 9 to 11. So you need to attend both the sessions to know the futuristic things and a practical way. Okay, so here I'm going to give the importance, and we will also develop industry relevant boards in these 2 days by understanding the basics as well. So today we will understanding the basics, and we make ourselves to prepare what we will do tomorrow. So I request you to attend both the days to know the to gain the full knowledge of and the idea behind this seminar. So the thing is that, coming to the agenda, the industry is evolving like anything, and we are moving from a traditional data scientist to a modern full stack AI engineer. Okay, so you might have a question: is data science not exist? Yes, the data sciences exist, but people are wanting you to have the knowledge of both AI engineer. Okay, both AI engineer. So data science plus Gen AI and agentic AI will give you a full stack AI engineer status. And the AI industry is booming just from 1 year only. From 2 years it is booming, but for the 1 year people are experimenting and doing internal app developments and how the AI will function in their organization. So from 2 years it is booming, but 1 year only internally. No, companies realized, and using AI should be a common thing in any industry to fasten their work, because day by day. So if you see the railways also, previously we have uh, set up these kind of expresses. No, we have the Vande Bharat. Okay, so every industry will go into a transition, and our software industry is currently in the transition stage. Okay, transition stage. Whatever the currently wherever you are working, no, it doesn't matter. But in which department you are working doesn't matter, but you need to speed up your work, because there are something called these agents are coming into the picture. That it is the why transition from tradition is happening from last time. And here everyone has this fear whether the existing jobs and there is a problem for the futuristic jobs. No, that will not happen. See, because when people are doing the manual excel work, and immediately the websites came. Okay, people are maintaining the servers in their local offices, but when the websites come, no, they started hosting their data, are connected their data to the websites. Okay, in that way we were able to see the data in the website. That is in the 2001. And after 2013-15, no, the cloud came into the picture. Serverless operations we call it. No, we are writing the after 2015. Slowly people practice writing the code. They moved from the uh, uh, traditional local way into the cloud way in the manner. So usually before 2015 we used to write the code in the local, and we'll execute the code, and then we will make it live. But that particular code is hosted in our system only, and with the GitHub and other practices, and no, completely the writing the code and executing the code and installing the softwares, everything are no part of the cloud services. And the major leaders among the cloud services are Azure and AWS and Google GCP. Okay, Google Cloud. So the transition is happening, but people who are left, so people know who became good in Azure DevOps, AWS, and GCP, they are getting jobs. Okay, and people who are all there are also people who are maintaining the offline servers are there. Offline servers, some secure servers. Okay, which cannot be released to online. Still, people are doing that. Okay, but whenever a new technology comes, no, if you learn and be ready, it will be easy to get a job or move into that position. That is the ideology. This is what evolving industry is. There is nothing, not much harm. Less harm is there, but we that also will figure out. That also will figure out and will say, because there is a concept in the AI called human in a loop. Human in a loop. If a human is not there and acting as a mediator between the AI and the product, then AI will do whatever it want and do the losses to the business. Okay, this is kept in mind. AI, human in a loop concept. Always a human should monitor the bot or agent, then only it will be working as per the industrial standards. If it if it misbehaves, now what happens? Huh? The people or the other companies will file lawsuits against that particular company. So this is kept in mind. Always there is a human in a loop, whether it is a AI, or whether it is a bot, whether it is a any kind of software. So I hope this clears your doubt. But one thing is that who knows to create agents, or who knows to create or the control the data which is added to the agent, then only they can be that human who controls the bot or who controls the AI. Okay, so this is the first thing and a foundational excellence. So today I'll show you what is data science, what is agentic AI, what is gen AI, what is the difference between them. Okay, then we will start with the Python basics today. Okay, we'll start with some Python basics today. This will be what we will do, and taking this particular experience what we learn today, no, tomorrow we'll try to build some bots in front of you. And once it is complete, no, once it is complete, once it is completed, I'll give you a good picture of how you can transform or build your career in the data science and uh, Gen AI and agentic AI. Okay, both three are different things: data science, Gen AI, and agentic AI. There is a difference which I'll say you. There is a difference which I'll say you know, and based on that, you will come to know what things you prepare using the data science, and what kind of application you can be prepare using Gen AI, and what kind of applications you can build using agentic AI. Okay, so few concepts in the generative AI also I'll explain, like LLM, vector database, RAG, and we'll also develop AI agents. As I said, no, this is the main agenda behind this, and based on these three, how you can transform your career. This is going to be a major agenda. So I request, you are going to get a vast knowledge in these 2 days, from basics to how to build an agent, how to be an agent. Okay, and if you are on the mobile, I request you to move to a laptop or a computer, so that in some case, not in, if you are unable to access your laptop or system, within 10 to 15 minutes try to access your laptop, because we are going to set up how we code few of the things with the Python. So that's what going to happen in uh, today's workshop. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's going to be a not theoretical one, a bit practical only. Theory and practical both will be covered in these 2 days, and both the days we have both this theory and practical things. So be ready with your laptops. That is one thing. If you are started with your mobile, please shift it to laptop. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. So let's see why you are here. You may be a fresher here, or you may be a working in some other departments, and you are working here. You are working in a non software industry or non AI industry. You are working for support, or you worked previously, and due to some kind of pregnancy, or due to some kind of growing your kids, you have given a break to your career, and no, you want to start your career as a fresh career, or you are having some experience, or you passed your BTech 3 to 4 years ago, and you are looking for a good job, or you want some assistance. Okay, these people have joined here. Okay, irrespective of the case, if you see these companies, Nokia, BlackBerry, Kodak, Blockbuster, and Kotak, once upon a time, they were also market leaders. Okay, market leaders. Nokia, we have some legendary phones from Nokia. Okay, Blackberry is kind of a iPhone at a time. For the businesses won't function without a Blackberry. So if you want to show yourself as a business professional, or you are doing a business in the market, then everyone used to have that Blackberry phone. Okay, and coming to Kodak, no one will forget this name. So who are born before 1995 or before 2005, they might hear this Kodak cameras. That is the first camera company in the market. That is the first camera company in the market. Okay, and a blockbuster. Nowadays, if you want to watch a movie, if you want to watch a movie, we are opening Hotstar, Netflix, and other streaming platforms, and we are watching the movie. Okay, not only movies, but nowadays live cricket, cinema, serials, web series, etc. Everything has become online streaming. And Kodak and Kotak. Okay, these people also, they are also Kodak and Kotak. Both are camera companies. Camera companies. So usually what happens now when it comes to Kodak and Kotak, we need to click the photo in the image, photo in the, we used to click a photo. So usually when it comes to, so Kodak and Kotak, we used to have a camera. So usually know, if you are clicking the camera in your mobile, what is happening? Anyone? So once again, guys, I want this session to be more interacting. If you are not finding any screen, like whatever I am saying, explaining to you manually, you are unable to see the frame which is relevant to my explanation, please speak out that your screen is not visible or your relevant content is not visible. Everything I'll explain in the screen only. Everything I will explain in the screen only. So whatever I am explaining, it is not relevant on the screen, please speak out and say that we are not able to see the screen. Or whenever I ask some questions, be interactive, so that we'll make this session very live and focused on your career, well focused on your career. Okay, so this is my expectation. My expectation is simple: you be active, interactive, answer wrong or right, that doesn't matter, but answer something and speak something with me. Okay. So Kodak and Kodak, when it comes to Kodak and Kotak, these are the two companies and market leaders in, they are the market leaders. They're the market leaders in camera companies. Camera. So camera. Nowadays, what is the meaning of camera, guys? Nowadays, what is the meaning of camera? So if you want to click a phone, are you still going for your family photos, or for leave about the weddings and movies? If you are having some family functions and something, what you are doing, what is the meaning of camera for nowadays? You are taking your mobile phone, taking the cam application from the mobile, and you are clicking. Okay, immediately a digital print, a digital form of photo is visible. But in this Kodak and Kodak cases, it was not like that. Okay, that is a camera device. When you click, no, immediately you can see a black film. You can see a black film inside them, inside these both cameras. What you need to do is, you need to take that black film into a laboratory, and they will do some chemical processing, and they will produce a photo. They will produce a photo. This is the process we have with Kodak and Kodak company. But slowly, when the industry is growing, these two companies has ignored the digital film or digital way. Like nowadays, when you click a photo, no, it will be stored in a memory card or some external drive. But they ignore that complete thing. And Blockbuster is a company which used to give you mobile CDs. CDs or DVDs? You know, have you ever seen a CD or DVD? Anyone, any of you who have seen a CD and DVD in your life? Ayo, till now no one seen CD or DVD. Team, you are following me, correct? Yeah. So Muhammad had seen a CD. Okay, Muhammad had seen a CD. So guys, I am not on this screen actually. So you can speak out, speak out. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, yeah, Mazhar is very active. So I am expecting everyone. Bhavani, Joshua, Raju, Jayalakshmi, hmm? Guram Reddy, Mazhar, everyone. Hi to everyone, and we try to answer whatever whenever I put some question. Okay. Chat is also a good option, guys, but currently I'm not in this screen, so I'm on a different screen. So you better speak, no issues. Better speak. Okay. Good, good. So when we go like this is what this is happens. So digital form of thing is stored on your memory card, and we use it. If we send it to some photo studios, or even if we connect it to a printer, that will print as a photo. This is a simple process nowadays, but that was with Kodak and Kodak, that was a different scenario. And coming to the Blockbuster, they used to, there are some stores, they will rent CD and DVD for some price. Okay, CD and DVD rental stores we used to have before 2015. Even in India, we used to have CD and DVD. So if a movie, if you want to watch, you will bring or rent that CD and DVD from a store near you, and you will put it in your DVD driver. And so there used to be something called DVD or CD player in every homes, and we used to rent that CD or DVD and place it in that DVD or CD, and then we used to watch a movie. This is for home entertainment. And movie theaters, when when we are not born, they are existent. When we, after we are born also, they are currently fine. But the way they are broadcasting the photos is broadcasting the movies is a different different way. But this is how. So Blockbuster is nothing but it rents CD and DVD. So when Netflix came into the market in 2004 2005, so Netflix services began in USA in 2004 2005 only. 2005 2005 only. Okay, they ignored. So they asked DVDs and CDs from these people. You give the CDs and DVDs, we will place in our server and people will watch and we will pay for you. Is what said. But they ignore it. They don't use to rent them. So then Netflix, what it began building or making their own web series. So if you see in the Netflix law, apart from the movies, regular movies which we found in Netflix, no, you find the Netflix original series also, Netflix original series, Prime original series also. They started building their own movies, and they started broadcasting. Like, people get habituated, people felt good. Okay, instead of renting a CD or DVD, just I go to the website, I pay a nominal uh, monthly fee, and I watch n number of movies. People felt that is a good thing, rather than renting one or two DVDs and doing watching, paying a 1 month subscription fee and watching a number of movies. They felt good and productive and very very cheap at that time. Okay, so they ignored Blockbuster, ignored Netflix, so their company got closed. And even a BlackBerry, once upon a time, it's a legendary business mobile. And how many of you have seen BlackBerry? I'm not sure, but it is much popular than iPhone at that time. You can, the only phone you can compose a email before the iPhone. Before 2010, it is doing circles around the world saying the BlackBerry is a hero. And there are ads from BlackBerry saying all the business professionals come and show their phone BlackBerry. Okay, I am a business leader. If I use a BlackBerry, I am a business leader. Like that, they have created it. Created the thing with the QWERTY keypad. That is the first phone with the QWERTY keypad. Now, whatever the keypad which you are seeing the mobile, no, your Android mobile, no, that kind of layout only this mobile was given, because this mobile was given. And Nokia's history, you all know. Nokia is a leading player in the market till 2020, 2010. Okay, but slowly, when they have ignored the Android OS and iOS, and still they relied on their own mechanism or own thing, no, they got failed. Okay, they got failed. So when the touch phones are getting released in the market, no, they still relied on their keypad phones with large amount of price. So within 8,000 at that time, Samsung released a touch phone, but the same Nokia was releasing just a keypad mobile, saying that they are the best, but they did not adapt to the technology. They did not move their stems from keypad phone to touch phone. What happened? These top legends before 2010 and 2000s, no, they got collapsed. They got collapsed. Correct. They got collapsed. So that is what, guys. So if we ignore technology, or if we ignore transition from one technology into another technology, definitely we will lose the grip of the market. Whether it is it may be hard to learn at the starting stages, but once you learn that, no, you will stabilize your position in the market. Stabilize your position in the market. Okay, market. Yeah. Now this is the reason why you are here, not to become a Nokia, BlackBerry, Kodak, and Blockbuster and Kotak like companies. You are here to stabilize your career and learning the things from the history and creating new applications based on the new generation. Okay. So let's see the industry demand for data scientists. Industry demand for data scientists in the 2021, it was like 150,000. After that, in 2022, 2022, it was like 2,000. Okay, 200,000. 2023, it was like 350,000. 2024, it was like touching nearly 500, and in 2025, 600. Now, why this rise? Why this rise? The users of the data, online data, kept on increasing. Online data users kept on increasing. So when the users increase, no, a large amount of scrap data, a large amount of uh, Excel files, CLC files are created in the database. Okay, so if you see example of Instagram only, no, everyone, there is a usually we used to have hardly 100 influencers in Instagram when it was launched in 2016, 2017. No, hardly 100, 150 or 200. No, the number had grown to 1 lakh influencers. Everyone are creating a some video. Okay, some video, are copying others video and just making their own channel and own thing, and they are trying to know how we remember how, or imagine how it becomes difficult for Meta to handle this kind of data. I'm giving an example. So for business purpose, it is like customers data, and for the social media, it is like videos and images and etc. Everywhere in every industry, users are growing. If you take nowadays, if you are going or visiting any diagnosis center, what is happening? Pen and paper, that work is completely gone. They are sending directly, they are taking your sample and sending the reports directly to your WhatsApp or email. See, here also, whatever the database they are using, whatever the services they are using, there the amount of data which is to handle for that company is growing. That's why the users are increasing equivalently, companies required the data scientists also. This is one level. And if you see, before 2018 or 2019, there is nothing a role like data scientist. There is nothing a role like data scientist. If you ask your elders, or even as of what I know the industry when the transition is happening to the cloud. Okay, I started my career when the industry is shifting towards the cloud. When I entered the cloud, there was a DevOps engineer, there was a AWS engineer, but there was nothing like data scientist at that time. But slowly, there came this big data. There came this big data, and slowly, data scientists were in the market. So if you ask your elders or if you ask your relatives who are working in the industry, software industry, they can also answer you. There are no data scientists, but slowly when it became popular, no, we got good jobs in data science. Okay, who learned data science, or who shifted towards data science, they got. And this is going to be happen. This is going to be happen for the same in AI also. Okay, and two types of AIs we have: generative AI and agentic AI. Now what is, so no, AI came in the picture. AI came into the picture. Will data science will close? Array, if you have data only, then only an agent can process. To handle the data, we want a data science. Once the data is handled by the data science, then it is uploaded to the agent, and agent will give you the information what you ask. It will filter the data from the filters which apply we on raw data using data science. So just showing you how it works. Just I'm showing you. So just so first thing, raw data. How you to analyze an industry in a simple thing. Okay, raw data. This is raw data. Raw data. Okay, raw data. No, we will input this raw data. This is raw data, and we'll filter out this raw data using data science. We will apply various theories of data science, and we will filter out this. We'll filter out this. We'll filter data using data science. Using data science, we'll filter the data. Using data science, we'll filter the data. This is one step. And next, this filtered data, this filtered data is given to the agents nowadays. So the agents. Now coming to this filtered data will be given to the AI agents. Okay, AI agents. Filtered data is given to the AI agents. Correct. So in this way, what happens? So as one of the team which is following this structure, so first thing, someone should handle this raw data, the regular work, and someone should filter the data science, filter this data scientist, and someone should take this information from the data scientist and operate an AI agent. So if you see this one, no, to speeden up the task for the end users, a layer of data science is getting applied, and developers in AI developers or AI engineers will get the data and show it in the build the AI agent. So without the filtered data from a data scientist, it will become tough for a agent to easily understand our query and do it. So if this raw data is already filtered using data scientist, and when we feed this data to the AI agents, then the output or outcome from the agent is very clear and crisp and easy for the agent to give the answer. Okay, for the agent to give the answer, relevant answer. Nowadays, if you are searching Google and Gemini and ChatGPT, it is getting the data from the online. Okay, and you are giving some small things, but when it comes to generic data, so if you go and search, what is the cure for cancer, it will list out some 10 points, but what cancer, and what is the so if you go to a doctor, he will diagnostic that patient, and that patient, so this is a generic. So you say that you can also become a doctor, and there were some satires in the previous when YouTube are becoming popular, and people started uploading mbbs videos and law videos, no, there were satires I became a YouTube doctor, I got MBBS from YouTube. But it is like a joke or funny saying that he is not a doctor, but he does treatment. He does treatment by using YouTube videos. Will this work? Will this work? Yes or no? Absolutely no. Because
No.
a diagnostics will happen based on the patient's vitals. The patient's BP may be different. The patient's heartbeat is different from a one patient to another patient. So if we are doing a cancer diagnosis, and in the cancer also there will be a lot of cancers. No, if you are to diagnose the cancer patient using ChatGPT or Gemini, you without having a doctor's degree or without doing the diagnosis of a person, which is a utter wrong. Someone, police will file a lawsuit against you, and you will be behind the bars for your lifetime. And it happened some in villages, no, people are treating by watching videos in remote villages. These RMP doctors, they were fined, sued, and they are behind the bars. What you know, which field you know, using this AI agents you can fasten the work, but using AI agents you cannot filter the work. You cannot filter the work. Example, a live example. I'm trying to buy some. I'm trying to buy some or build an house. Recently, I am trying to buy some land and build an house. Okay, no, I don't have any knowledge. I don't have any knowledge like which cement to use, which company is the best company. We cannot go. We cannot go with the company. So the more ads, which company, say Ultratech or Ambuja or some other company. So whichever she does the more marketing or more ads, that we will get in the Google search. But the thing is that which what kind of cement we have. So a 53 grade cement which will be used for foundation and uh, the top floor, the top, okay, what we call so for the roof and the foundation we will be going with a 53 grade cement, and for the walls plastering we will go with a 43 grade cement. And in that again what is the OCC, PCC, PPC cement and OCC cement. Okay, PPC dries for drying it will take long time, and OCC cement it will dry faster. Okay, dry faster. Why? Because when you are dig a foundation to keep your raw material to make strengthen the foundation, we will keep one one so what we call this one, we will dump the plates of concrete one after one. It's not like you will dump some concrete mixture and you wait for some time and use. So immediately the OCC, the 53 grade OCC cement has the capability to dry faster. So the foundation or the roof required a layer, thick layer. So when you dump that cement, it will immediately have this dry faster. That's why its cost is more and very useful for roofs and frames. When it comes to 43-degree, that this is to after it is used to build the walls and plaster the walls. So that anyhow we required to water the thing. So if it takes time also to get dry, because today he will plaster the today the masonry will or the contractor will plaster the brick wall. Tomorrow he will come. Tomorrow again he will come. At that till like it's like a 15 to 12 hours gap. That is more than enough for the wall to get dry. So here this is a difference which I learned by searching from the agents. Or okay, but I did not build the house. You get the point. I did not build the house or I did not lay the foundation. Okay, get the difference. Whose work is relevant or mastered to them only. Just we will to get the data. No, if I don't have any that information, no, whatever he's saying, the contractor is saying, I will listen. So okay, I will go as per his terms. But when I research and go, it will be easy for me to sort out the best thing in the market. And you see this app, no, this ad when you are if you are watching Hotstar, or especially this IPL matches, you are getting a small ad that is, I found it very very relevant. So the bank officer rejecting that, the bank officer is taking, or he is not caring the one of the customers home loan request. The customer want to buy, take an home loan, but if one day if she goes no, is saying one document is missing. One day if she goes no, another document is missing. So immediately she searches in ChatGPT, like what are the, you are seeing this ad, huh? How many of you are seeing this ad, especially people who are adding, so that is the kind of thing. She will searches how many documents are required, and how I can avoid multiple bank visits. So she will get a list of documents and prerequisites which she follows and go. That was a very impressive ad. Okay, for a chatbot also they are creating some, taking some relevant examples and doing, that was very creative, I felt, and realistic. Okay, so no, coming with this example, what I can say is that data science is your GPS. It will show you, guide what is required with the help of data. Okay, no business will work with the data. Okay, if you are also opened a store, some sports store or something, some business, no, you also require data here is nothing but a customer name is data, customer age is data, so customer what he want to buy, that is the data. No, if you see a multinational company which processes nearly 1 lakh customers a day, example your banks, your e-commerce portals, game portals, etc. They process lakhs of customers daily, and it becomes tough to handle the data in a simple, regular way. For that, what we use is data science. So that will act like your GPS. So it will guide you what to do. Once you get the data, analyzing the data, it will give you the next steps of what to do with data. Okay. I mean, like that data helps you how much business you can do, huh? And also that data helps you to manufacture also. So if suppose a company is manufacturing soaps, and that soaps, no, will have, they are selling this green, black, blue and yellow, they are flavors, like let's suppose we'll take it as blue, green, let's keep it simple, blue, green, black soaps. Then with the help of data they found out that more people are looking for the black color soap. Then what they need to manufacture? They need to manufacture yellow color soap or black color soap? Absolutely black color soap only. That in this way, for the manufacturing their particular product also, this data science will be helpful, filtering the data. And there are n number of use cases, but amongst them few are retail growth, as I said, business, any e-commerce or anything. E-commerce that doesn't refer to only Flipkart or Amazon. There are a lot of company which sells lens. There are a lot of company which sells printers. There are a lot of companies which sells a lot of power. Okay, if you take Tata Power, Adani Power, they will sell the power from their website, and that website will should track the usage of the power. And in that power also we have wind power, thermal power, etc. So this is what, as a engineer, you will be working on these kind of real time things. That is the retail. And now banking security, how many way the cyber fraud is happening, in what ways the cyber fraud is happening. So how many of you have listened about Mythos and Daybreak? Because our banking security came, no, I'm asking you, Mythos and Daybreak. Just they are two things introduced by famous AI companies only, Mythos and Daybreak.
Not too sure, sir.
I'll say you. No worries. And because you were not sure, because they were introduced by those two famous companies just 1 week ago only. 1 week ago only. So I'm talking about Mythos and Daybreak. I am also researching them, what they are doing, because they were introduced 1 week ago only. So one is from the Anthropic. So this is from Anthropic. Anthropic is Claude. Okay, and this is from our famous ChatGPT. Most of you are using ChatGPT, I guess. If you are not using ChatGPT, start using from today. Stop using your Instagram and start using ChatGPTs. Start using your Claude, your Gemini, and at least try to use that WhatsApp Meta AI also. If you ask some question to that, it will also give. You can also use. In the meantime, you can also search for Daybreak or just search this one. Two cyber criminal agents introduced by Anthropic and OpenAI. Okay, you might be getting this answer, and their main intention is to find the vulnerabilities or bugs in the existing codes of the companies, and find out. And they have installed these agents in a lot of famous government companies, private companies, etc. And what they found out is that there are a lot of vulnerabilities which a human criminal cyber engineer could not find. No, they want to make them. They are in the preview version only. Currently they are not released to market, but soon they will be released to market. So as a AI engineer, you will be tomorrow developing an applications or maintaining these kind of agents also. Security is also a main important thing behind data. Okay, so as a AI engineer, there are not described some X or Y roles. As a AI engineer, you can do any role. Okay, you can create marketing, you can increase sales of a company, you can produce reports of a company, you can secure a company from cyber frauds. That is what these use cases. Okay, so it's a transformative journey. Every use case of any industry can be imported to data science and AI. Okay, now what is AI? What is the use of AI? So if your data science is acting as a GPS, then the recipe. So the recipe. So you are like a driver. So you see the GPS when you are traveling in a car or a bike. You see the GPS and you master your ride. You travel. You watch the GPS, but GPS will not directly go. Now, if you want to go from Hyderabad to Chennai, and you search the GPS location, Hyderabad to GPS, immediately it will not know. It will show you what to do, how to go. But the rider, you are the master chef, or how to smartly take your ride from Hyderabad to Chennai without any kind of damages to your vehicle and yourself, and the best way, and also how to avoid the tolls, how to avoid the police, etc., etc. You, if you keep on practicing those things, or if you keep on relatively traveling that route in many occasions, like once in a month, or like twice in a month, etc., the more you travel, you master that route. This is like AI is the master chef. The brain behind the GPS is yours only when you are traveling your car or bike. But the things are implemented, but the data is like a GPS. The data which is gathered by the Google. No, the whatever the data you see in the maps, that is gathered by the Google. Google company vehicles roam around the streets across the world to add those things into our map. Correct. or in some cases it will see R. So in some cases, no, where the vehicle is not coming in remote areas, they use that track our information, our steps and our route, and they add them on your on their maps. Okay, yeah, that is that. Any in any case, no, in any tool, the master will be a human brain only, whether it is data science or whether it is AI. The master is always our brain only. Okay, no, the AI, if you are seeing, no, creative marketing especially, that is the use case of a data science. Now coming to the AI. Okay, you can do marketing, you can pair AI Claude. The best example is AI pair coding. So there are some, so as especially I want to give one hint to you, is that the traditional coding had ended in some of the companies, and don't be afraid. The traditional coding had ended in some of the companies. So there is a company, there, one of my friend work in a company. So what did is that company developed an AI tool. So when they when you give the description or give the requirement to that tool, what that tool do is, it will create the code, it will correct the errors, and it will deploy that particular code into test environment. And what my friend as a developer does, no, he will verify the code whether generated is correct and it is working as expected, and it is working in a functional description, is everything is fine, no, from end to end he will test and move it to production, make it live. So that's why core AI pair coding, 50% plus 50%, 50% work AI does, 50% work you do. Okay, and it is not like that AI replaced his job. He is using the AI to build more and more applications and work efficiently. Yeah, that thing one need to remember. So if someone says that traditional coding is dead, it is dead to some extent only, and it is not implicating that traditional developers will do the job. And already I said, no, human in a loop concept, human in a loop concept, human in a loop concept. Okay, so always a human is tied to AI so that he can do it. Okay, and the smart support, you are also seeing the Swiggy and Zomato agents. So if you want to refund, what they are doing, they will ask, it will ask the image. So if something was delivered to you and it is in a damaged, it is in damaged, so nowadays, like calling a customer care and saying them a problem, they will ask to uh, send you the images. Then they will ask you the previously how it was there, like 5-6 years ago. Then you will send a mail of your bank details, and then they will start depositing in a 2 to 3 days. But immediately, no, send it to you say that damaged product I received. What the chatbot will do, send me the images. It will verify the images based on the training it was given. So some sample images it will be trained, your chat Zomato and Swiggy chatbot. Based on that, it will verify. Okay, it will verify whether this product should be bounded with the refund or not. Now once it's verified and okay, now immediately the bank channel will go or get open in the Swiggy. Bank channel will get open in the Swiggy, and from the where we paid, no, we'll get a refund to them. And this is happening in just 5 minutes, but previously it was to taken 1 or 2 days. You agree? You agree? And you feel that there is no one to monitor this process. Do you feel there is no person to monitor this process? Yes or no? If no person is monitoring this process, some criminal or some intelligent prompt maker, what they will do, no, they will get the complete Swiggy and Zomato funds into their account. Okay, the what they will do is today 500 rupees damaged product they will give. Tomorrow 50,000 damaged product they will give. And if limitations are not giving to the chatbot, what the Swiggy bot will do is it will refund 50,000 also without verifying it properly, only if they rely on images and like this. So here also there is an human in the loop is there. Human in the loop is there. Okay. Okay, guys. So these are few use cases and example. No, it's not only just we are going to prompt or just we are going to stay here. I will start with Python basics. Okay, so we will learn some Python basics today, and already it is like 45 minutes from where we have started. No, take a small break, and if still you are not moved to your laptop, no, so I'm giving a break of some 10 minutes, so we will again join back by 10:10 sharp, 10:10. Okay, and we will start coding. See some use cases with learning Python. So you don't need to install anything. And once again, when you come, no, you open, you connect, anyhow you are connected with a laptop. Okay, so if you parallelly work with me, I'll treat this session as success. Okay, so we'll come back and we will learn the Python basics, and we will be ready for tomorrow's AI bot implementation. This is a continuous 2-day session, remember. So right now I'm giving a break for you, for having a cup of tea or coffee, or have some relax, because we are binded from 1 hour. Okay guys, take a break and we'll come back or join by 10:10. Okay,
Sure, sir.
we'll see the practical stuff. Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Hi team. Welcome back from the break. So you're able to hear me, guys?
Yes.
Raju and everyone are back from break. If you are back from break, please enter back. Just type back, or you can say me. If you are back from the break, okay, you're back. What about the others? Everyone back from break? Back. Ashish is back. What about the others, guys? Muhammad. Can I continue the session, guys?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, then I'm moving forward, guys. So, as I requested, I'm expecting that you are again logged in back from your laptop if you are logged in from your mobile, because I want to do the exercises which I'm going to do uh, right way in parallel in sync with my. Okay, so you don't need to install anything, don't worry. Just what you need to do is please confirm whether my screen is visible to you guys.
Not yet.
Hope you are able to see my screen.
Yeah, now.
Now you are able to see. Okay, fine. So to continue our session further, what you need to do is you need to go to Google Colab. It's a cloud. It's a cloud platform where we can start our practice our Python related stuff. Now, as I said, no, industry is moved to cloud from 2015 onwards only. And 2018, 2019, everything we are writing the code and deploying the code, everything in the modern systems, we are doing it in the
Cloud.
cloud itself. So that's why I'm preferring this platform. And in later cases, we will come offline also. We will do in our on premises also. But for now, we'll do it in the cloud. Okay, fine. So and when you go here, no, so it will ask to recent platforms, or it will create. So I'm going to my recent platform. So yeah, so you will be able to see like this. Yes. So you need to log in or have a Gmail account. So you log into the same browser with a Gmail account, and you will be able to see the screen. You'll be able to see the screen. Okay. So and here you should see a connect button. You should see a connect, and if you click on the connect, it will connect our front end website to the Python server. It will connect to our Python server. So, and when you see this is connected, now you will see this RAM disk. Okay. I hope you are doing parallelly. That's why I'm a bit slow. So if
Yes,
you have logged
Ramesh.
into the website and able to connect, you will be seeing some RAM and disk here. RAM and disk here. Okay. So all good. I expect everyone are on the same screen. Everyone are on the same screen. Okay. So this is your setup. This is a minimum setup you require to practice our basic foundation things for our data science and AI. That is Python. Now you might question me, why Python? Okay, why Python? Okay, before knowing the Python, you should know a concept called machine learning. Machine learning, and everyone has this doubt: why Python and not Java or another languages? Okay, we have .NET, we have C Sharp, C++, C. C, you all know that that is a very primary kind of high level language. It understands English, but it doesn't have any oops concept. That's why people moved from C to C++, but C is still used in some of the hardware applications. Okay, hardware applications for the faster. The compared to C++ and Java, C is much faster because it is a lightweight compared to Java and languages like C++. No, we are already having this Java and C++ and they are used in many applications, but why Python came into limelight, or why Python is used? Because of the machine learning complex inbuilt modules which Python language has already. So machine learning concept, when the engineers or the data scientists invented, no, at that time they created libraries using Python only, or the modules inside Python only. They did not choose Java or some other things. And that thing, fortunately, that given a wide level of open for the Python market. And why Python? If only if someone asks, no, so machine learning modules like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, etc. So these are widely used modules in machine learning, and they already exist, or they were invented in it's NumPy, not NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib. They already exist. And why they are used? So machine learning and AI requires some of the things which requires
Machine
static.
learning and AI engineer both are same, na?
Machine learning is a part of machine learning. Sorry, I didn't get the question.
Machine learning engineer, AI engineer, both are equivalent.
No, no,
Am
no,
I
no.
correct?
For a data scientist, you know, for a data scientist, AI, like machine learning is a module. Okay, machine learning
Okay.
is a module, but the definition is changing day by day. So
Yeah.
we cannot take one definition, because the companies are expecting something. Okay, from a one candidate, if he knows Python, they're asking concepts on AI. If they know AI, they're asking, is it generative AI, you know, or agentic AI? Okay.
Yes, yes.
And if you know agentic AI, they are asking you, do you know multi operational bots? Okay,
Hmm.
how you handle
Yeah.
multi bots? So when something is there, the desire will be growing more and more. When someone is earning, a company is earning, so they want to earn more from less. Either it may be from the resource or by selling something. Got my thing?
Yes.
So if you know the concept, see, once you go there, no, so it's very easy. You will have a daily task only, but to crack the interview and to show your practical skills in the interview only is a biggest task. When you enter, no, they will give you a set of tasks only, because they don't want to complex or complicate their systems. Until and unless it is a startup company or a just a recently born company, they will not give
Yes.
complete ownership or complete access to you, because there is a complete live data which is confidential and driven by business, helps in decision making business. And even that data is released or used by developers like us in the company, you know, their
Yeah. Yeah.
stocks might go down, which is a bad sign for any popular company. That's why when you go to a company, you know, only the associated task, associated data, that only you will ask. Okay, not entire thing they will give to you.
Okay.
And even the architects also don't know the business part of any application.
Yeah.
They give the some sample data, they give the test environments, and they ask that applications to throw in the production live business data. So that's
Mhm.
the thing, guys. So until you clear the interview, that is only a blocker. They Until then only you should be learning, and once you go or fixed into a job, no, the regular role only you should be doing. This is at one kind of one face of the coin. It is a good thing. You go and do a regular job and you get your salary, come back, relax with your family. This is one thing. But when the challenge will be missing, the learning scope again. When there is a problem for that job, then only you start learning. Or if that company wants you to leave and find another, again then only you start learning. This is one pattern which I identify amongst my colleagues and students as well. Okay, so when you are learning only, we learn the complete concepts, close it, and every day it's a learning synthetic process only. Okay, learning as a synthetic only it should go. So it's not like again we should come traditional. Once you go to a job in particularly synthetically, you see them examples, and you understand, or you can go through some of our YouTube videos, and yeah, you can synthetically learn at that time. Again, traditionally sitting from class 1 to class 100, that's not required. Okay, yeah. Okay, statistics, maths, arithmetic, etc. Okay, some of the maths concept they required, and again in like statistics we have a lot of things, and in maths we have a lot of things, algebra, so all these things. So you might have a question, Rajesh, are you going to teach us the basic maths or statistics or arithmetic? No, these are already written in the libraries, the way how we use. Okay, we require some knowledge. I'm in session, I'll come to you later. Okay, statistics, maths, and arithmetics. Okay, so these things are required. These things are required, but they are already pre-described in the modules which Python has. How to use them by importing the modules, and how to work with these modules. Okay, yeah, so that is what we require. But as a machine learning engineer, you need to know why. I'll say with some small example. So let's say we have two variables. Okay, x, and when x value is 1, y value is 10, 2, 10, 3, sorry, x it is 20, and 3 it is 30. So what is the value of 4? What is the value of 4? Anyone?
40.
40. Good. Very good. Very good. Now let's move to one more example. X and y. 1, 10. 2, 14. 3, 18. 4, 22. 5. No, what is the value of y? This one. This is
26.
case
26, sir.
26. Okay, how you got that 26?
Pattern of increment of 4.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, 10 plus 4, 14, 14 plus, no, wrong. 10 plus 4, 14. It will be 28.
So, no, it is fine. Then what if x is 500? If x is 500, what is the 500? What is the value of? Yes. So,
It will
either
be
it is for
5,000.
no, we'll see. So, see, even I am not sure of this answer, but we'll discover it. So, instead of guessing it in a manual way, what I'll do is I'll create a equation for this. Y is equal to 10 of x. Correct. So 10 into 4, it's 40. But here you have blind lists following the pattern. But every time, but here you are struggling a bit to identify the pattern. Okay. So in the same way, what we will do is here also we'll create an equation. Y is equal to, what should be the equation? See, from these two only, you are further don't need to go. Y is equal to 4 of x.
Y plus
4 of x plus 6. Four x plus 6. No, if you calculate this one, no. So if you see this one, 4, 2, 4 into 2, 4 into 2 plus 6, 14. No, 500. 4 5 the 2000. So this value will become 2006. Correct.
Yes.
It's 5 4 the 20, 2006, and this value will become, so 5 4 the 20, 20 plus 6, 20 plus 6, how much?
26.
26.
26. Now if it is a value is 6 or 8, what it is? If the value is 8, no further construction. 4 8 the
40. 40.
4 8 the 32 plus
38.
6. No, 4 8 the
38.
38. Yeah. See, I am also without any knowledge, I am teaching you basic maths also. Yeah, this is the beauty. So it anywhere, no, in any scenario, identifying or guessing a human can do, but that guess may be scientifically not correct. Now here the guess is correct because the pattern is linear. The pattern is linear. It is not going here and there, here and there. And if you see, I will give you example. No, it is a summer season. It is a summer season, correct? So today we have the sun is very stronger. The sun rays are very stronger from 10 to 5. Okay, this is date 16th, and on 17th also the pattern was same. The 17th also the pattern was same, and the 18th also pattern was same. 10 to 5 the sun was red hot. The sun was red hot and the temperature is 40. Based on this, we guessed and given the same degree of temperature, same degree as proper only. That will be same. But on the 18th night we got a heavy rainfall. On 18th we got a heavy rainfall from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So we guessed that the sun will be same on the 18th from 10 to 4. But scientifically it is not proven correct. So scientifically what they will give is where the clouds are there. So which part, whether they are coming to Bay of Bengal, whether they are coming to Indian Ocean. So the distance of the cloud they calculate and the environmental will give based on that. Okay, they will give our forecast last 7 days only, and based on any climatical changes they will further update it, and they will also cannot be absolutely correct. The estimation, blind estimation, what we did is on 18th also there will be sun, but there was a rain. But this can be guessed by our environmental center using other parameters. So taking those parameters, and that parameters if we can be identified by creating expressions out of data. Now let's see one more example of machine learning. Okay, this is how we trained we train a machine with this kind of data, and using our modules it keep on creating the mathematical expression. This is how we get a scientific evidence for anything. Let's see one more example so that you'll get an idea. Okay, example. So temperature is 27. No, I am working for a Coca-Cola company. No, I am working for a Coca-Cola company and I am the analyst. Okay, here sales of the cool drinks. Sales of the cool drinks. This is the sales of the cool drinks. Okay. The sales of the cool drinks on when the temperature is 27 degrees. 31. Yeah. When we drink more cool drinks, when we are traveling and the temperature is high. When we are traveling and temperature is high. That's why temperature is taken as a base for the cool drink sales. Okay. In winter, the people drink cold drinks. No, less they will drink in winter and rainy seasons. But people are becoming more habituated these days, and they want to increase the sugar content in the body. So in all seasons, companies like Coca-Cola and Pepsi are winning. They are gaining more company by giving us the sugar. Okay, that is second phase of our coin, second side of the coin. But coming to our prediction here, so its temperature is 27, and on 29th, so if the temperature is 29, the sales are 33k. No, the temperature moved to 31 and my sales are 35k. The more the temperature, the more the sun, the more profitable the company like Coca-Cola. So that is the analysis we are trying to do here. And 37. Okay. And when it's 35, it is 39. Okay, 39K. No, same. When the temperature is 28, when the temperature is 28, what can be the sales? What can be a sales? You can identify or guess now, Alice. So you can do this expression. In our childhood, we used to do 27 is it 31. Okay. 28 is how much? 28 into 31 by 20, 27. You can do it in calculator. 26 into 31 divided by 27. So again, I'll try to open. I want to give you. You can also blind guess and say me that it is 32. But let's make it scientific. So 28 into 31, how much? 31 is equals to 868 divided by 27. 32.14 is the sales. 32.14. How we got? By making a equation out of the sales. Now you got how our machine learns. So machine will learn from the data and it creates some mathematical expression. Now let's, in the same fashion, let's go to one more example. One more example. You might get doubt. Why, sir? Only x and y are only the parameters. Some other parameters also coming into the mind. So how many here or in the cool drinks only? So we have plastic bottle, we have the glass bottle, okay, recyclable. There is tin, and inside again cool drinks also there are so many categories, even thumbs up, Sprite. So these things will be coming to the mind. These are called other parameters: x, y, z, a, b, c. I will not say only x and y is the parameters to compare when you are doing that. So that is the. Let's take one more practical example. Okay, one more practical example. So you all know the famous Titanic ship, correct? Who don't know Titanic ship? If you don't know, just go and watch Titanic movie after this session. Okay, after 11, you people go and watch Titanic movie. So for now, what I'm saying is that total passengers. Let's suppose total passengers who travel in the Titanic ship are 1,000 total passengers, and total died are, let's suppose 800. Total died are 800, and total survived. Total survived, and means who escaped that mishap? Who escaped that mishap? Who survived are 100, and unknown status. How much? How will you predict? Come on. So I given 3 examples, and I'm asking a practical example from you. I've given some hint also. Team, just guess. So out of 1,000, 800 died, 100 survived. Now what happened to 100? So there is a clear data that 800 people died, 100 people were survived. What happened to 100 people is my question. So it's a difficult question, not that easy question. How I'll know, sir, that what happened to 100 people? That might be twinkling in your mind, but how the machine? So if I give to the machine, no, how it will do? So some x futures from died. So some x futures, it will derive some x, y, z. It may be x futures. So some x futures from who died. So there may be any reason. People coming and playing outside their rooms. This may be one reason to die. People who are near to the iceberg. This is one more reason to die. You agree or not? People who are behind the boat. Behind the boat, because when something hit in the front part of the vehicle, no, people who are behind the vehicle will fall directly into the ocean. This may be one thing. People who are in the lower deck, people who are in the lower deck died. People who are poor, like our hero, they might be died because they were not given the life jackets. So people who are not wearing life jackets, they died. So taking these X futures, and also it will compare the Y futures. So Y futures, no, it will compare the Y futures. So from died person, it will take Y futures. From survived persons also, it will take some futures. So they compare the futures, no, and the unknown people, no, some 20 people have wear the life jacket. So there is some chance that they might buy. So 20 people, and 20 people are in the upper deck. There is some chance that they will survive. So it will come to some conclusion that 40 people are having these features, and there are chances that 40 people have survived and remaining 60 people have died. This is how you train a machine. Whenever you train a machine, no, something mathematical will happen. Now let's take one more example. Okay, let's take one more example. So this time, how many of you took loan? How many of you took loan? So it may be education loan, or it may be a personal loan. It may be a house loan. How many of you have taken a loan? Okay, Raju had taken a loan. So when you go or apply for a loan, every time. So here let's take an example of bank. Bank provided loans to 1,000 customers. 1,000 customers. Bank provided loan to 1,000 customers. Now out of this, 600 paying regularly, and 400 not paying. 400 not paying. Means not paying in the bank sense, we call them defaulters. And the why 600 people are paying and why 400 people are not paying? No, as a bank manager, I want to do an analysis. So I will take the data of this paying customers. No, they are doing jobs. They are doing jobs. In this case, no, what I can do is, these people are paying jobs. The reason behind paying is they are having jobs. So they are having jobs. Salary is 1 lakh above. Greater than 1 lakh. Are they having family businesses? Okay, they are getting rental income. Some people will have unearned income. Okay, they have a lot of properties and they get income from them. Okay, it's not like everyone. And some people have family businesses. Everyone will not have family businesses. Okay, so that they rely on their father's jobs. Okay, a few people. Okay, I don't have any kind of family kind of business or a rental income. That's why I do jobs and I do everything. Okay, so some people might have my few of my friends have gold shops. Few of my friends have 30, 40, 50, 100 acres of land. Okay, so few of my friends have 3, 4 flats and 2, 3 buildings. Okay, I'm not in that category. I'm only in this category of doing job. Okay, And now the defaulters. The biggest defaulters for banks are MLS and MPs. Are the people who are under them. The people are under them because they get jobs, they get loans with the influence of MLS, MPs, and they will not repay. Okay. Next thing, people who are not doing jobs. People who are not doing jobs and people who are students. Okay, these are the people who took money from Bangladesh and they are not repaying because students do mostly not do any job and they do rely on part-time jobs if some people willing to work. So these are the deciding factors. These are the deciding factors. So based on this, defaulters and paying persons, they will have a different CIBIL score. Taking them into consideration, we will bank as a bank manager next time when I analyze this data, it becomes when a new customer come and he is a government employee and is earning a salary of 1,10,000 per month. I will happily give it to him. So next time there is a next time a company a customer visits and he is not doing job. Okay, he is not doing job. Definitely I'll reject the loan. Okay. Yeah. So these are the deciding factors which you will train inside a machine to make them. Now let's move and see the basics what we have or how we can install our Python or work something on Python. Okay. So let's see. Let's go to Google Colab, and if you want to practice something, guys, if you want to practice something on this one, no, you just need to say print. You just need to print hello and just to verify. So when you write a piece of Python code on this, we call this as a cell. We call this as a cell. You can write any kind of code, but you knowing this basics are important. So in order to print something in Python, we use a print. We don't require any starters or closers. Okay. Or we don't define to any structure. It's a simple high level syntax. It is a simple high level syntax. Okay. So you click here, you see the output. You see the output. Okay, you want to write one more code. Just click on this one. So when you hover on this cell, you will be seeing code and text. Text to write some text and code. If you click on the code, you will write. Okay. No. X is equal to Y. And Y is equal to, sorry, X is equal to 5 and Y is equal to 10. Okay, Y is equal to 10. Now I want to get the sum of these things. Print X plus 5. And if you enter, no, the code will not run. You need to click on this play button so that you will get the answer. In the same way, you can also define X into Y also. So you can keep an asterisk and click on this one. You'll get it. So it's our mathematical operations inside our maths and Python are same. This is what I'm trying to say. So X minus Y. X minus Y. What should be the answer, guys? X minus Y possible? Yes, in maths is possible. You'll get an answer of minus 5. X divided by 5. Is it possible, guys? X divided by 5. 0.5 possible. Okay. We'll see 0 divided by 10. 0. 10 divided by 0. Okay. So it is not possible. And infinity should come. Infinity is a, so it is working fine. So our Python is doing mathematical operations properly, so that we can create complex, very complex expressions using Python. This is acceptable. Okay, so Python is doing good. No, not only this, with collab you can also write some Linux commands. You can write some Linux commands. Now let's see. I am here and uploading a, suppose, yeah, uploading a file. So I have uploaded a file here. Okay, this is a file I uploaded. Now I want to know where it is stored. Now I want to know where it is stored. Okay, I want to know where it is stored. So there is a command, a Linux command called ls. There is a Linux command called ls. Okay, so how many files are there here? Data science and ANG text file is there. One sample data is there. So this is a Linux command. Linux command. Okay, so one more advantage of working on this collab. It's fast, it's cloud, and it's also supporting Linux commands. Very good. You without installing anything. Okay. Now let's see one more example. One more Linux command, that is pwd. Sorry, pwd. What that pwd stands for? Don't select it here from here. Okay, it is expecting something. So pwd, present working directory. So exactly where these files are stored. Okay, for everything don't select it from here. Once we become perfect and know the differentiation between what we are doing and what it is suggesting, then only we can pick it. For now, directly write the raw code. Write the raw code. Okay, write the raw code. Great. This is all good, guys. This is all good. Now let's understand one more basic of what we are doing. Now when you are giving something, let's take this example. Let's take this example. X is equal to 10, y is equal to 10. What our language is doing on behind? Let's see what happens. So you are, when you are giving an x, when you are giving an x value as 5, what happens inside this? A memory allocation will be happening. Memory allocation will be happening. Okay, memory allocation will be happening. Memory allocation with some address. Okay, with some address. This x is stored in the this address as a 5. So x is the label. Now this is a label. X is a label. X is a label to show what is this. Okay, x is a label. This is just x is a label, but actual value is stored in some address. Actual value is stored in the address, some address, like suppose 1030 some address. So this is the address for our x, but we are showing it as an x with this label. So we are showing the value of y with this label. This is actually happening inside our Python programming language. No, we have declared two variables. Correct. We have declared two variables, x is equal and y is equal to 10. Now what will happen? Y is equal to 10. What will happen? So in one code only we have given x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 10. What will happen? So one more memory location will be created for y.
Two memory
10 value.
locations.
Exactly. So 10. So 10 is stored here, and one more address it will create for 10. One more address it will create from. No, see, let's see practically this one. So to show this one practically, there is a function, inbuilt function inside our Python. It is called id. So let's go and try it. So in this same code, I'll take this one. Okay, x is equal to, I'll say print x. It's a print and
ID of x.
Exactly, id of x. So first we will try with x. What it will print? It will get value of x. Now what I do? I want the address of x. What I do? I will add id. So as I said, this is an inbuilt function. This is an inbuilt function. So x is our value, and print, for print, this is the bracket we are using. This is for the print, and this x, this bracket is for the x. When you are defining some variable, for that we need to use a okay. Now this is the address where 10 is located. This is the address I mentioned. No, this is the address where 10 is located. Exactly. For our example, this is the exact address where our x is located. X is located. Now let's see. So if I want to print the address of y, what I need to do? Be smart. Just copy this one. We
Change
just
to
change
Y.
to y. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now this became the address of y. Address of y. This is the exact address. I given some XYZ address, but see here. It is 480 and 640. This is case 1. Very good. Okay. I appreciate the answer. This is case 1. No. Let's see. There is no kind of any mandatory rule that you should give only x and y. Always I said in the machine learning example also, not only x and y futures, x, y, z, up to n number of futures you can identify and define some variables to them. It may be x, y sometimes, but x, y, z sometimes. Now I'll say, let me give one more example. X is equal to 10, y is equal to 20, and z is equal to, sorry, this is 20, not 20, this is 10. Now this example, what will happen? What will happen? All the three values are same. All the three values are same. Correct. X, Y, Z. Now in this scenario, what will happen? Does Python create 3 addresses? Yes or no? Will it create 3 addresses?
No, I think.
Good.
No,
Good.
it will create one address only because the values are same.
Exactly. No, if you see now, this is a label. I said this is just a label, but what it will do is it will give only space to the value, not the label. Okay. So let's say this. Remember this one. I am saying in a flat number 401. Suppose in some X building, I am living in a flat number 401. So outside that number plate, 401, and the name will be mine. My name will be there. No, after 2 months you purchased that flat. You purchased that flat. Now what will change? What will change? Will the flat location will change? No. Only the nameplate outside the flat will change. It belongs to your house. No, it belongs to mine. After 2 months, you say you will purchase it. That belongs to you in the same way. So until the values are same, no, the address will be same only. We'll try that also. And z also will give some value. Z equals to 3. No, I'll print the value. See, 40808080. This is why you are getting is immediately the code is not understanding, or since we are in the cloud cache, the browser cache is not identifying this. So what it will do is it will create a temporary location, but in the runtime, it will remove these both three. It will remove both these three. Correct? Understood? Don't get confused. So all these memory addresses will be same only. same only. So in these two, if you are seeing no same, but in the runtime, these two of the addresses will get removed. No, they are stored in the temporary addresses. These are the temporary addresses, but when in the runtime, no, the garbage collector of Python will remove this one. This is an orphaned address. Orphaned address means it is halfly destroyed. It's like a halfly destroyed house. No one can live. But in some time or the other time, the complete house will be removed. Don't get confused. Don't get confused. Okay. No. Let's see one more example. Let's see one more example. Guys, I want 10 more minutes of you. Please give me 10 more minutes. I hope you are finding this interesting. For today, I just want 10 more minutes of you. Is this available? Can you give me 10
Yes,
more
sir.
minutes? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks. Just 10 more minutes. I'll complete one more basic concepts and we can start. We will go for some advanced things tomorrow. So x is x, y, and 10. This is the example completed. No, let's suppose x is equal to 10 and x is equal to 20. Now what will happen in this scenario? X is equal to 10 and x is equal to 20. What will happen in this scenario?
Two different memory. It will be a two different memory allocation.
Exactly. It will be a two different memories undoubtedly. Because as I said, no, this is just a label. This is just a label. But the data, what it is saying, what we have declared. Okay, two different memory. Very good answer. So two different addresses. Okay. 101, 102. Undoubtedly. And it will also not cleared by the garbage collector in any case. Great. If you want to try, we will try this one also as well. So what is our thing? X is equal to 5 and x is equal to 3. So here the labels are same but the values are different. But as we know that still the browser cache is giving the same. Sorry, it is printing y. I'll make it to z here. Z and here also I'll make it as z and I'll play it. X is z. Okay. Again the x is equal to this is y. Now play it. See 640, 480 and 416. This is clear. So this is one example and one more thing. Know what we are looking for? X. Okay, our labels are same. Names of the variables are same, but their values are different. And undoubtedly, we required 3 different cases. But if you see now, you are getting this same, but this will not happen. Okay, again, this is some way since we are not in the runtime. No, this is a kind of a temporary thing. So whenever we give a label, no, it will create a temporary thing. So, but once it identifies that these 3 values are different, no, it will create. Okay, don't get confused. Don't get confused. In the runtime, they will change. In the runtime, they will change. Okay, just I want to clear your confusion. This is all good about our IDs. Okay, knowing the addresses. Okay, now one more important concept which we have in our basics of Python is the data types. Okay, data types. So data types. Okay, so the data types inside are Python are divided into immutable and mutable. Okay, immutable and mutable. Mutable and immutable. Now what is this mutable? Immutable and mutable. No. Immutable or regular data types will come. Immutable. So regular data types. What is the regular data types? Int, float. Int, float. We have string. Correct. These are our regular data types we use. So integer is 5 is an integer. Coming to the float, 5.6. And coming to the string, hello class. Hello class. Okay. And this is how we give. But in other languages, if we are using an integer, you need to mention that you are using an integer int. If you are using a float, you need to mention float. For example, our Java only. If you are using a string, you need to mention that string. But in Python, the defaultly looking at the value, or Python will understand what data type it belongs to. Okay, what data type it belongs to. And you know how I know? How I know? Even you are not. So you are used a special data type inside your code, inside your code, and you want to know its database. There is a function in Python called type. So if you type of that particular label of the variable, you will know it. You will come to know it. Okay. Now what I'll do is, in the same example of us, in our same example, print instead of id, what I'll do, I'll keep a type. Means with which data type that is belongs to type of x. Int. Okay. So it belongs to int. Okay, it belongs to int. No, I'll make this variable to 10.6. It is of float. And the same thing, what I'll do is, hello, this is a string. Okay, string. Great. So we are aligned with the data types also. No, we are good with the data types also. These basic data types are called as immutable because they cannot be changed. They cannot be changed. Okay, their functionality cannot be changed or manipulated. So if it is x, hello, only one value can be given. Again, I cannot add one more value to it. Okay, again I will suppose x is a person. Suppose x is a person. So I'm taking Ramu. X is a Ramu. Okay, now if I want to add, if I want to compare this x, one more, what I'll do is Amir. I have Amir. Let's suppose Ramu, Amir is there. So I cannot declare or see, it is taking as one only. It is taken as one only. One string only it is. But as for an human, as per the requirement holder, I am the requirement holder. There are two different things in that. But these things cannot do. We cannot manipulate that particular class it is belonging to. That's why we have some additional data types inside our Python. They are called as mutable data types. Mutable. So we have under mutable, we have list, tuple, okay, list, tuple, etc. List, inside a list, so if I want to declare a particular, remember Ramu, one person. Okay, Ramu, one person, and Amir. Now I'll use this list command there. Just I'll update this one. Okay. See, this is a list type, and this list any number of people we can add. Okay, Kalya. So this one can be manipulated. No, I can say that this is not a string. String is a series of letters. String is a sentence. String is a English line. That is only string means. In programming language, string means that only. But whereas list, okay, it is a series of people, series of numbers, series of objects. Okay. So this is a difference. This is a difference, guys. So tomorrow we will use these data types, both mutable and immutable, and create some more advanced examples and see how we can link to AI agents. So yeah, so guys, I have taken extra 10 minutes of you, but tomorrow, but to learn something no in a picture to complete a concept, sometimes it's required to stretch a bit, and yeah, so that's it, guys. Maybe you have some scheduled work by 11, so no, it's completed, you can leave. If you have any questions, you can ask, or we can move to tomorrow.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, Mazhar.
So, are you taking any agentic AI training?
Yes. So from we are going a session data science plus agentic AI, generative AI. This is a complete. So usually agentic AI is separate, generative AI is separate. In my course, I'm not taking. I'm taking a full stack course. A course is running full stack data science, agentic AI, and Gen AI. So if you are interested, you can enroll, and we will see some examples tomorrow also. Difference
Okay,
between
fine.
Gen AI and agentic AI. So you can decide. So we need to interlink this. Because agentic AI is a layer, front end layer, you can say, but behind that there is a deep data science and all these machine learning things only.
Okay.
How we simplify and show it as a one screen. This is only what agents do. But behind this, and even if you see, no, I'll show you an example. So if you open Gemini, if you open Gemini, so down also you see the modes of Gemini. Where did it go? You see, if you see tools, actually, so you have Canva. Now I want to create a PPT. This agent is not doing the PPT by itself. It is using our Canvas tool. Okay, we you know Canvas application. So where we create posters and PPTs and small videos. Okay, that it is doing, and with the create music, it is using another application which creates music. Okay, which I am not exactly sure of, but Canvas and for create images it is using a module or LLM called Nana Banana, but to create some PPTs and some again graphic images, no, it is using Canva. This is Gemini directly not have that capabilities. The series of flows, the series of tools which are running behind is the key concept. So if I see, if you learn just the concepts of agentic AI, you might be knowing only the prompting and how to extract some code from the prompting only. That is only there, but the real criteria or the real source of these agents are the data and how we filter the data, how we connect that data. That connecting layer is only our agent, but the real things are behind it. Now, if you go to real things, no, in the applications which we are using, we are creating Copilot. Okay, we are creating Copilot only for that. But the thing is that there is a tool called Power Automate behind that, which automates everything. So from that only we will take the output and we will show in the Copilot. A best example. So so currently we are also working on a couple of AI projects. That also I'll give you brief tomorrow. It already
Okay, fine.
uploads you today if I go today. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Okay. Please be.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Further doubts I'll clarify tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you.
Alrighty.